Broccoli in December. That'll go nice with Christmas dinner. Hey everyone, welcome back to another weekly hangout. Now it's the 23rd of December, so we've passed the winter solstice, and that means that the countdown to spring is well and truly underway. So what I'm at today is I'm getting started on 2 more no-dig beds that we're going to have ready in time for spring. Some of you may have noticed my Christmas jumper. I think they're really cool. Stay tuned to the end and I'll tell you where you can get one and support honest independent journalism at the same time. So let's get into it. So to start off, I just loosely arranged the planks where I wanted the beds to be and then attached all the sides together. There are a number of benefits, I believe, to starting your no-dig beds at this time of year. The ground is soft and the grass is not very active, and it's perfect for mulching over, giving you a head start and having everything ready in time for compost and planting in spring. Planting the privet hedges that I mentioned in our last hangout showed a great example of why we can't go straight into the ground here on our property. You see, way back when the property was built, they artificially elevated the land using tons of rocks and gravel. So all we have here is between 2 and 4 inches of topsoil, and the rest of it then down underneath is solid rock. And it's just not good enough to grow anything in, so that's why we have to do everything in raised beds. That's the basic frames made and pinned down. The next step is the mulching part. Now, a lot of you guys have your own ways of doing this. I know a lot of you like to use cardboard. I personally don't, because I think that it's full of adhesive and microplastics, especially recycled cardboard. So what I'm using instead is polythene sheeting. It's really good value for money. It's about 35 quid for a big roll of it. It's 3.5 meters wide by 15 meters long, so it covers a really large area too. And the best thing about it is it's not like that woven mesh fabric. It's a solid sheet, so it won't start shredding away and tearing and breaking up all over the place on you. One thing I had to do was to lift the frames back up so that I could use them to hold the sheet mulch down in place, as well as some heavy objects in the middle. That was pretty easy. So they should be ready now for springtime. At least doing it this time of year. You know, the ground is easy to work. The grass is fairly dormant. It's not growing a whole lot. So that sheet covering now will just rot all of that back into the soil again. And it'll help, you know, re-nourish for new plant roots to go down into. Okay, so there is another 2 no-dig raised beds that will be up and running by springtime because we put the hard work in today. So guys, it's just before Christmas and we wanted to take this opportunity to mention 2 things to you really quickly. One is the jumpers, the Christmas jumper that we mentioned at the start of the video, and Clodagh is going to tell us all the information about that.
So the Christmas jumpers are done by the Irish Inquiry. It's an independent journalist, and you can buy them over on their website. They're 35 euros. Sorry, I had to think there for a second. 35 euro, and it's basically just spreading the word of you will own nothing and be happy. Klaus Shwab, the WEF.
Except in this case, it's you'll get nothing and be happy from Santa Claus. So if you would like to support honest independent journalism, that's a great way to do it, and we have no affiliation with them, but that is why we bought the sweaters, because one, they're pretty funky, and the second is we do honestly believe in supporting trustworthy, honest, independent journalism. So the second thing we wanted to say to you guys is that we wanted to thank you all so much for tuning in to us for the last couple of months. We started this YouTube channel in February, and since then, up to today, we have 737 subscribers.
Thank
and
you
I wanted
so
to
much.
thank each and every one of you so much for tuning in to us and our unbelievably boring videos. It's been an interesting year of learning how to edit and learning how to do all of the camera side of things, as opposed to just doing the homesteading side of things, which we're kind of a lot more familiar with. So guys, I hope you have an amazing 2023 and a happy new year, and Merry Christmas to each and every one of you.
Happy Christmas. Bye bye.
Okay, so there is another 2 easy, no, Okay.
Great job today, Michael.
Don't be a dick.
I thought we were starting.
Yeah, but not fake shit. Just be normal. And I'll try and cover my house with
How do I look?
you. You actually look pretty. I turned sideways and was like, fuck, who's he? Okay. Let's do a quick test. I always do this just to check the lengths and everything. You look crazy.
You told me to smile.
Don't be a dick.
You told me to smile.
Don't be a dick. Look, we're trying to do tests. All we're doing is wasting valuable time here because dinner's burning. Just be normal. Be your normal self. Don't be a dick.
Hi guys, we're gonna be all American today.
Don't be a dick. Okay, tests. Camera test. Sound test. Can I hear myself? How does the jumper look? Does it mess with the autofocus? You can get these cheap you buy.
$50, what?
Now I know where Carolyn's fucking etched on grimace comes from.
What?
It's that same place. I'm just gonna keep the smile on. That's why Carolyn does it. I swear to God, I just figured that out. Now please don't do that. Please